So I've got so many lens flares coming from this. It's ridiculous. Okay, so yes, we're back, everybody. I'm got a bright light right in my face right now. Got a camera set up behind me, ready to record anything that's facing that way, which is behind the camera. I've got the K2 meters placed all the way around the room, along with a couple of cat balls. Got a handheld camera right there, right here, just in case something goes on and I need to record it. Because I've got a K2 meter right by the door, got one in the corner there, one by the TV and one in the windowsill. I made sure that there was no wind coming through because it's quite a wet, miserable night. It's been quite wet all day, really. It's not been pleasant, to be honest with you. So I'm going to start off with the SLS camera, which is what I told you guys about at the beginning. I'll just get it recording, ready? And we can begin. So yeah, you will be picking up this footage. I would say you'll be picking up this footage. For some reason it's not wanting to work. Right, there we go. I'm recording this on my phone at the moment. Now, like I said earlier, it will pick up random figures. At the moment it's picking up me in the mirror. So that's, you can debunk that one for a fact. Nothing going on around me. I thought the light on the K2 meter was going off there. I don't think it is. But yeah, there's nothing I'm picking up. I'm going to a lot darker in here than I first started. Doesn't help that the light glaring as well. But yeah, I've got nothing coming in other than me in the mirror. I'm going to get off the bed now. Let's see if I can pick up anything. So I'm going to go around the room now. I might pick up shadows as well. Like, for instance, that right there. The tripod in the corner is picking up. Now I was having this come up earlier, saying there was someone lying on the bed. But let me pass that off as my shadow, but I'm not sure on that one because there's nothing there to say that there's my shadow there. You know? Yeah. just picking up something off the bed that is assembled in a person. I can't really figure that one out. But no, there's nothing actually going on here. It's going to be a very quiet night, which I don't mind really, because I could do with a good night's sleep. I don't want to be woken up by anything, really. Yeah, I'm still just sceptical about what's coming off on the bed. Maybe it's something to do with the lamp. It looks similar because it's coming from the lamp onwards. You know. But this was coming up earlier. So I've got... Yeah, I don't believe this is anything personal. I think it's just the shadows of the lamp and the way the pillows are positioned that's causing that. Just have a quick monitor around a bit more. Apparently there's something sat there, but I would hope if anything was sat there it would set off the K2 meter. So if you are sat next to me on the bed, can you try and touch that green light? It's just funny how it's got closer to the light, but it's not doing anything. Will you try and reach over to the light, please? Because it will make the other lights go off. Is this one? I don't know what is causing that, in all honesty. That's really bizarre. Okay. So close to it like this. It's not even my figure or anything. There's multiple shapes. I'm going to pass that off as something randomly making that look like a figure. Stopped completely now until I said something. Would you like to talk to me? Feels like... See, I really don't know, because if I was to... I'm thinking it is something to do with the bed. But if I was to be on the other side, I'd be thinking it's pointing towards the spirit box. As if it wants to talk. But I cannot seem to... I don't think that is anything but something on probably the lines on the bed, the creases on the bed that's probably causing them. I don't think any more than that. So I'm going to switch this off now, and I'm going to go onto the ghost tube, because you never know, it might pick up something there. Nothing there. Let's bring it up. let's say this part is a dud. But that is very unusual why that's going like that. See, why they've got two explanations. It is something trying to point at the point at the spirit box to talk, or it's just the bed shape really. I'm going to switch this one off now. I'm going to get onto the Ghost Tube app. So we've had footage from the SLS camera. Didn't really get much from that. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, since being in here, the only tense thing I'm thinking of is the fact that I'm sleeping on my own tonight. Other than that, there's not a lot that I feel. There's nothing here that's making me worked up or anything. I mean, sometimes, like say when I went to the, oh here we go. I don't know if that's because I'm moving or. No, that's my phone. It's my phone doing that, ignore me. Yeah, I don't know whether it's because I'm sleeping on my own tonight or it's in a different place or anything, but when I was at the RAM, you have this sort of tense build up. Something bad would harbour in the place. I don't feel anything in this room. It's quite chilled out actually. Not a lot else to say on that, but nothing's going off, which is, to be honest with you, I like, because that means I get a good night's sleep. But yeah, I'm going to go on to the Ghost Tube app now. Now that I know where it's saved on my phone, I can use that footage on my videos, which is good. So here we go. Just calibrate that now. I've taken the case off here because I found the magnets was sort of influencing certain things that's going on there. So I'm going to click off of there and let's give it a go. Hello, my name's John. I'm reaching out to anyone in this room who would like to come and talk to me. I mean you no harm, no disrespect. I would appreciate it if you could come forward, maybe say hello, tell me your name. I've got a device in my hand that which will be able to pick up words that I may not be able to hear. So if you are here, please show me a sign.
Natalie.
Dark Jones. Is there a Natalie in this room? Hello, Natalie. See, I'm not used to doing this on my own, so it's a bit of a. That was a bit of a shock there because I wasn't expecting anything. place. So it might end up picking up words like really, really far away. You say there was a Natalie in this room? So it might end up picking up words like really, really far away. You say there was a Natalie in this room? So it might end up picking up words like really, really far away. You say there was a Natalie in this room? So it might end up picking up words like really, really far away. You say there was a Natalie in this room? So it might end up picking up words like really, really far away. You say there was a Natalie in this room? Put it down because I don't want it too low to make me jump out my skin again.
Bribed. Young.
Bribed young? Do you mean bride? So it's picking up some words now. We've got young and bribed. Now I don't know if it means bribed or bride, because there was a story in Stratford-upon-Avon where a young bride was kidnapped by someone who loved her, but she didn't love him back, and he had murdered her on her wedding day. It's sort of a well-known folk tale, and it's believed that her entity is wandering around by the River Avon. If we get a chance to go over there eventually, it'd be good to have a look around there. Was your name Natalie? Is Natalie in the room with me? 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 So quiet in here that you can... there's a light just lit up. Over there. I'm just gonna... Pretty certain of it. Pretty certain two lights went up over there.
Drowned.
Were you drowned? Were you drowned on your wedding day?
Phone.
Yes, I'm holding my phone. Is the way I can talk to you? I mean, you no harm. I would just like to know who you are, and if you do need my help. Great. The camera on my camera bloody disc has just been full, so I'm just going to have to replace that. Not very thrilled with that, to be honest with you, because I thought it'd have enough memory on it. But I'm going to keep this going for a minute, see if we can pick up anything, because it's got rather interesting having these words come up. Hello Natalie, if you're still here, I am back. Sorry, I was just trying to sort out my camera. You mentioned a kitchen. Were you in the kitchen when you were taken?
Father.
Was it your father who was taking you? Are you here with me now? That second light over there just went off once again. I won't hurt you. I'm a father myself. So I don't know if you saw that then. I'm holding the camera with one hand at the moment, so but second light just lit up over there. You stood in front of me. Just go. Just got trained, we got taught. I always dread those words. Always. Because we humans, we have such a vibrant bloody history. Now, just by the front door, that light is trying to go. It was just trying to light up. Now it's stopped. I like that one over there. No. Cat balls have stayed rather quiet. That's just me putting the phone next to the camera. By the front door. That light is trying to go. It was just trying to light up. Now it's stopped. Don't know about that one over there. No. The cat balls have stayed rather quiet. That's just me putting the phone next to the camera. I'm going to leave this ghost tube here. Thank you for trying to reach out to me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, goodbye. I'll turn that one off now. That was very interesting. We had a number of names. I don't know if this is gone off because I've just got onto the bed. But yeah, we've had a number of names come through. We had Natalie, we had Billy, we had Drag, we had Torturers, we had Father, we had Kitchen. So, I mean, stories do get jumbled up through history, but like, sometimes it is just stories, or it is true facts that have been jumbled up and have been lost in time. Maybe the girl in question wasn't called Lucy, but was in fact called Natalie, and it wasn't her uncle, it was her father, or her lover Billy, or you've got stuff like that. It's a big jumble. You can't. It's a very, like my friend said, the more you find, the more of a rabbit hole it becomes. You're digging further and further and further, and you're still nowhere close to finding out anything. So, with that said, I'm going to do my bit with the spirit box. And I'm going to try and sleep. My camera's just died, so I can't look at any more. Hello, my name is John. I would like it if someone would be able to reach out to me and possibly talk to me. I'd like to try and help you any way I can. I'm holding a device at the moment. It should allow us to communicate. Natalie, you still here with me? Is there anybody here in this room that wishes to talk to me? I'd like to know who this Billy was. I'm changing the sweep rate to see if I can pick up anything. It said asylum earlier. What did it mean by asylum? seems to be more over there. Now I would get a camera over there, but unfortunately my camera is now dead. So I know that the orange is starting to light up. So I'll walk over to it. I would really appreciate it if you could talk to me. That's it. Try and light up the orange one for me, please. Please try and light up the orange one for me. It's only got the two lights. It was trying its best to light up the orange now. Now we're by the front door. The two lights have gone here, so I'm wondering if it could have been something trying to move past. So you got two lights there and two lights there. And now we're trying to get the orange one over as well. There we are. If you could try and get all the way to orange, that would be lovely. Could you try and talk to me on the spirit box as well? So you're slowly getting something. But it has gone again. Okay. Really, I should be hearing out for the spirit box, and that's gone back to one light now. I do apologise that if you can't really see it very well, I've had to resort to using my camera on my phone. Just going to have a look over here quickly because I've been ignoring the other two. No, there's nothing going on there. Absolutely nothing. Okay. I heard something then. Oh, put on AM. try and speak to me again, please? Damn it. Wow. That's just south then. Oh God. Don't know if anyone saw that. I don't think anyone's able to see that. I just had the K2 meter over there flicker orange. Is there anyone in here with me, please? Please try and speak to me through this box. I will have to turn this off in a minute. I was hoping to speak to someone. Oops. Switched it off by mistake. Okay, I'm going to have to say goodbye then, because there's no one who wishes to talk to me. Thank you for your time and goodbye. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. It was pretty crazy going back to watch it, thinking that I'd actually picked up nothing, which is the reason why I'm recording this ending again, because I already had an ending recorded, but I didn't actually look at the footage when I did this video. So I'm just going to go through the story, like everything that went on that weekend. So basically, me and Jen went over there on the Friday afternoon, and we booked in. We started checked in, and I went to go to my room, which was 217, which was the haunted room, which I requested because I'm mental. Yeah, it seemed like a nice cozy room, very old, just creaky floorboards and everything, but it was a really nice room, very comfortable bed. The TV was a little bit, because you couldn't get enough channels on there, but I wasn't there for the TV. It was a nice view from the road. Obviously you're in the centre, so you don't really see an awful lot anyway. But yeah, like I said, I had Rosie and Jim staring at me from the other side of the road, which was interesting to say the least. So I did the video at the beginning of like showing you around the place. Really, it's a really nice hotel, to be honest with you. I do like thoroughly recommend going there if you have a chance. It's really nice. So yeah, did the recording and everything, went into the town, had something to eat, then I did the investigations. And funnily enough, when I was setting up, I should have really included this in the beginning video, which I didn't, which I thought I just passed it off as just a trick of the light. But while I was setting up, I could see a light orb coming down. But I dismissed it, thinking that I might have had a torch on or something like that. And yeah, because it was setting things off. So I was using the Ghost Tube app, and I was using that SLS generator, which was on my phone. Not the most reliable things to use, but they were there, and it was getting pretty active on there, I must admit. But what was interesting was that the K2 meters were going off. Now I originally put that down to my phone being too close to it, but then it was just like, why was the others from the other side of the rooms going off? And it was very strange. But you notice bits like, say, a light coming down and hitting it and it going off, which was a really big piece of evidence that we found while I was there. So there is something going on in that room. Now, I didn't realise at the time the hallway was more active than the room itself, so I should have really gone in and had a look at look in the hallway as well. But I didn't want to disturb anyone else that was staying there. So maybe if we do eventually go again, maybe someone who's with us could take the room next to us and whatever. So then we could use that whole stretch and do a thorough investigation there. So Saturday came along. Before Saturday came along, we had another thing that really threw me
off, because I didn't look at any of this footage until like months later, because I'm currently going through a few health issues that I'm trying to take care of, because if you hadn't noticed on there, I was breathing very heavily during these videos, so that was part of my health issues at the minute. But when I look back at it, and I noticed one of them was the spirit box, and I was getting absolutely nothing coming from it, and I still think to this day I got nothing from it. I go back months later, check the footage, and I hear a woman's voice coming out of it, and even on the video it says that I'm pretty certain I heard something then. I did go back and look at the footage after I did all the investigation and all that, but to be honest with you, you're tired, you're excited, but you're also tired, and you're looking for stuff that you might miss. So I decided that it was probably a best course of action just to leave it, just take a chill, then come back with a new fresh approach. And it did take a while for me to go back to it, because like Christmas and everything going on, COVID has been a big factor in all this video making. But yeah, I was pretty happy with what I found. I went back, had a look, and I was seeing all these things. I was even having Heidi to check on it, and she was like, "Oh yeah, okay." Nothing's doctored. I could upload the raw footage if anyone wants to see it, but to be honest with you, you'd be there all day watching it and you will be bored stiff. So, but yeah, that was my Friday night. Nothing really happened on the Saturday. Went and had breakfast, went into the town. We were going to Falstaff Experience, which will be another set of videos coming out soon. But nothing happened in the room. By the time I got there, it was like 4 AM, so all the stuff that would probably happen would have gone. But nothing strange or anything happened there. Sunday, went and had breakfast again. recorded the room. Nothing happened. But I stayed in the room like for a good afternoon. I was very burnt out, very tired for the night before, and I would watch a bit of TV, have a nap, do whatever. I was just relaxing, you know, just chilling out. I thought I heard a girl scream, but I did pass that on to the fact that we are in the city centre. There's people walking around. It's still busy even with COVID going on. But yeah, it was, so I just dismissed that as people outside, because it is a very old building. The windows are still quite thin. But yeah, I just passed it off as that. So yeah, on to Monday, we ended up leaving. We got packed up, all ready to go. I really wish I didn't pack so much, because boy, it was heavy to carry, because we went from the hotel to the cheapest car park we could find in the whole area for the 3 nights we were there. And on the Monday I was given the keys back. The receptionist was there and I gave her the keys and everything, and she looked at me with a strange, like, hang about, like that look that, like, you've been in that room. And she questioned me saying, did you have a good stay with us, sir? I was just like, well, yeah, I've been there 3 nights. It's been lovely, actually. It's like, oh, I see, because that room is well known for all sorts of things going on that can't be explained. It's like, I know, that's why I asked to stay in there, because we seem to be doing a lot more of this. This has now become a hobby of ours, and we want to go to different places and investigate these things. And she gave me a list, which I used on one of the videos, of all these things that had gone on, and it was an A4 sheet of paper, and it was fascinating with all the stuff that was coming out of there. And I really wish I had that beforehand, because then I could have like looked into it. But I'm glad that I went in with a sort of fresh approach, so that I would have been surprised if stuff was going on. I really do hope to go back there eventually. I do hope that I could get others to come with me, because I don't think I'm susceptible to energies like that. I feel like someone else could go in that room, we'd be in the room next to them, and if anything, they felt like uncomfortable with anything, we would jump in and help. And that's what I want to do next time, if I can get people up together for that. And do an investigation out in the hallway, because it was strange, that one wall, it had all the lights going off at the same time, and it felt like something was going past. If there was any paranormal entities in that room, and let's say there was a ghost of a girl in there, I didn't feel like there was any hostility there. I feel like, if anything, they wanted to be safe, and they felt safe with a male presence in the room. And I'm only getting that impression by the fact that the spirit box where it said, "Where have you gone?" as if it's just like, please don't disappear from me. I want to keep an eye on you. You make me feel safe. That's if there was a paranormal entity there. I can't explain anything else, but I didn't have anything like anything being moved or stuff like that. But I think the light orbs, the K2 meters, the spirit box, I think that says an awful lot, and hopefully we could go in there again and maybe pick up a bit more sometime in the near future. Well, that's the end of the Shakespeare hotel. Like I said, it was a lovely stay there. I mean, it wasn't just for the whole paranormal. In fact, I actually booked it off on a whim, because we went and visited the Stratford upon Avon, and I thought, that's a really nice looking building. I'd love to like go in there, because I got a thing for old buildings. And then finding out that YouTube blogger Daz Games had not only stayed in that hotel, I think it was also haunted, but also did the ghost hunt in the exact same venue that we were going the following night. That got me excited. So like, great, I could do 2 experiments in one weekend, and it did not disappoint. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. There will be more still to come. We've got more hunts on the way, but obviously with COVID-19 it's been a struggle. Please subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my Facebook and everything, and there will be much more content still to come. The next set of videos will be on the Falstaff experience, which had some very strange things going on indeed. And we're hoping to eventually get to Dudley Castle. We were planning to go in June, but that been moved to November, so it's going to be a long wait for that one. But because we're getting the itch, and I feel that we have a bit of unfinished business, I feel that we're going to be going back to the Ram Inn, and this time there's going to be a lot smaller group of us, maybe a few new faces, I don't know. But I feel that we plan to go back there in August, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get more stuff on camera. But until then, thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care, guys.